how are you? It's craft time. Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting prepped, grabbing a couple little things that I need here. Slightly disorganized, but it's all good. All right. Hey, how are you? How you doing? So this is what I'm making. I'm making little referral cards here. So this is a sample of one. So I'm going to do it a little differently than this version. So I already have made a couple days ago a whole whack of these ready to go. So I decided anybody who crafts in my trailer, I'm going to have them take a referral card to refer someone. And I think it's a really cool idea. And it's a neat, creative way. So tonight's quest is a super easy one. Is literally simply watercolor prep of paper. Now, I'm just trying to find my watercolor paper. At least the stuff that I've been lately using. So tonight's intention, short video because, hey, it's getting late. I did a different type of routine tonight, trying to get some other stuff done. My newsletter's out the door, woohoo! So that's awesome. So what I need to do is a quick measurement on what's the truck size. So roughly 2.5 by, we'll say 1.5. Pen and paper, that would be useful. I got this, I know, but all right. So I'll just flip it over because I like to keep this. Actually, no, I can use this side. No, I'll flip it over. I'm so scattered. So 2.5 by 1.5. Okay, and then the camper is approximately, I'll say, 1.75 by, let's say 2.5. You know what? Let's make them all 2.5 by 1.75. That will do. So then I gotta do a quick respond to a message because apparently I didn't do something right. Alright, let me fix what I should have done earlier. Give me a moment here. I got too much going on. I got into a private conversation with someone because they're having a really stressful time. So I was like, hey, I'll listen, but look, I gotta bang out a few things here, so. Oh, it's just this is way back in my thing. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Done. Well, here's the thing. If I don't do it now, I'll forget later, and then try to scroll back and get it was a pain in the butt. I'm on my phone. Alright, so there we go. So next up is, I've got this watercolor paper and the miscellaneous scraps and stuff here. So what I need is a whole whack of these pieces. I'm only going to do a few tonight. But let me get some sizes. So that's so a lot of these are way too small, but that's okay. I'll save these for future projects. Try to leave no scrap unturned, you know. Try to maximize what I have. And then, oh, I got some of this wet earlier. Oh, wow. Oopsie. I am scattered. I had some paper over. I'm like, I must have got wet. Crap. Alright, so my size is 2.5 by 1.75. So let's just kind of roll with that. So first, that's about just almost 3.75 by 5. Just trying to think best way to maximize. Alright, so what we'll do is on this side, we'll do the 1.75. There we go. And I got a piece of scrap to get rid of. I'll just stick with these 4 pieces tonight. How's that? Because time is of essence. Let me double check. Is that the size of the truck? Yes, it is. Okay, we'll just do 4. I have a lot more to do. But that way, at least I can get some of these prepped out, because we're already 5 minutes into the video. That way, I can get back to fun stuff and more stuff. I have so many tasks to get done, it's like it's endless. So I figure, do a little bit of everything tonight to kind of get going. So I've got these 4. Now, what I'm doing differently was, I did this initially on white paper, stamped and cut and all that, and then later added the color. This time, I'm just going to swap it up by... I want to see one of the trucks done with this, and I can always add in the window after. So, give me a sec. I'm looking for, where's my watercolor pencils? I know they're right here. It's just my brain was like, where'd they go? And tonight I'm trying a new tea, actually. I'll discuss that in a moment. So the color I'm using is just basic gray. I might grab a knockoff just to have a second gray, because I'm going to test both, because I'm really curious how this is going to, and really I'm just coloring the entire piece with the watercolor paper. That's it. Nothing fancy, super boring video. But still, hey, just figure check in, see how you're doing. Today my day was okay. Just lots on my mind, too much going on. Stress has calmed down a little, but just so much going on. So the tea of the night, let me show you. Nice yellow color. This is, let me take a sip of it, because it's actually quite nice. I like it, actually. It is Celestial Seasonings. So here's the funny thing. Celestial Seasonings. I kind of knew about the company, but never did any homework. Didn't really know much about it. And they're now on my radar because this is I already told this story, I'm going to tell it again. They're on my radar because my dad was in the grocery store, and the thing is, my mom she loves to decorate the house. This is her crazy obsession. It's got to be decorated a certain way. So she's looking for fancy tea tins and packaging. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. And she's got this shelf that's hanging on the back of the basement door. So it's on the part that's in the kitchen. So in the kitchen, you see the shelf on this door. And she's putting like coffee and tea tins. And she had me order for on Amazon these burlap coffee bags, empty of course, because real ones are super expensive and they're big. And stuff like that. So super, super decorative. So my dad's in the store in Sobeys. And for whatever reason, he's looking at the tea aisle, because I guess he's trying to find, fancy packaging for her. He found a Celestial Seasonings, Bengal, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, Bengal spice. And he bought it only because it has a picture of a tiger on the box. Only reason. Brings it home with, hey, look up, it's cardboard box, but it's like really cool picture of a tiger. Well, he tries the tea. He hates it. It's like, ugh, worst tea ever for him. She tries it. She loves it. And that's surprising for her. But that's good. She found something just by pure fluke of, hey, bought it for a different reason. She loves it. So I got a sample of it. I tried it with Coffee Mate because I learned, it's a chai type tea. So generally, do it with milk or something because it makes it a lot nicer and softer, smoother too. So I tried it with Coffee Mate. I mean, it was okay. I had it in one video and I forgot to take a sip of it. Go figure, last week or something. So, not my interest. So today I'm in the grocery store and grabbing some stuffs, getting around the store. And they have a little rack in the store for clearance bargain stuff. I almost never look, but I love bargains. I love clearance. Segue here. Segue. A long time ago, another store, again, the bargain rack, we picked up, it's Twinings, I have to think of it, it's Twinings Lady Grey. So it's Earl Grey, but Lady Grey. And I still have it, and I love it. So sometimes, just luck out with finding something really, really cool. Anyway, so today's bargain, I found Celestial Seasonings. Now this one, another herbal, but this one is Sleepy Time Extra. So, I looked at it. It was on sale. It was a pretty good price for a box of 20 bags or something. I'm like, I'm gonna try it. And that's what this is. So I would never have thought to buy this one, only because otherwise the story of my dad bought the tiger one. And the night I had the tiger one, I didn't like it. I had on my table here, President's Choice, Feeling Calm. Tried that, loved it. So I'm not big on herbal, but you know what? I actually really, really like it. So I'm trying it tonight to see if it'll help me go to bed. We'll see. So there's our 10 minutes. All right. I'll just kind of. Oh, all right. I'll speed this along because I kind of want to show you at least what the heck I'm doing here. Because this is gonna take. Okay. Let me skip along. Okay. Let me grab the other pencil. I just want to see the color difference for when I do the. Oh yeah, I can tell the pencil difference. This cheap pencil. Oh, I can feel it's not as nice of a pencil. Oh, I can really feel it. Like the Stampin' Up pencil, it kind of glided on the paper well, versus this just has a scratchy craftness to it. But why do I have other pencils? Because I have certain family members, like my mother, who love to buy me. If I tell her I want Stampin' Up branded pencils, she'll buy something else. It's like, come on. Back when I was selling Symbology, I received one year for Christmas, I received like 4 tea sets that were everything else except the company I sell. So it's like it makes it funny sometimes. It's like I appreciate the thought. It's just like yeah, I was also at the time, yeah, I was also big on other teas, like in another way, because it's how we learn what we like, and sometimes it's just availability on hey, if I go yes, I know, but she's not buying for everyone else. I know I love the prismas too. I gotta look up, I'm not sure if there's watercolor prismas. That'd be fun too. Anyway, so I changed it up. So yeah, like even when I was selling tea, like occasionally, yes, I would have other tea in the house, obviously, because I just like it. So, but when you're representing someone, you're kind of not supposed to show everything else. So it's like, ah. But no, really, it just helps to be able to try new things. Even if I go to a place that has like I go to crafting fairs and I go to events and that, and if they got like a box of tea where hey everybody go ahead and make a tea and that, I'll take an extra tea bag home because why not? Even when I was going to the dealership to get my truck done, I would take a couple extra tea bags home. All right, so I'm just gonna. I got the water painter, so I'm just gonna wet these. So. Alright, these, so I'll do, these two look almost the same. So I'm just going to do the Stampin' Up one first. Because I thought about, I could use gray cardstock, but I'm like, you know what? I love the watercolor feel. So I just want to get some liquid on here. And it's okay if it lightens up, that's totally fine. Because I really want a light color anyway. And then when this dries, I'll stamp the truck on it, and then do the hole punch. So there we go. So now the next one, I don't mind there's a little bit of gray already on there. And that is all of tonight's quest is I have a whole whack of these to do. Seriously. And if you want one of my truck card referrals to send out to a friend, please let me know. Once I have a batch of these made, I can send you some. That way, if you want to help me get my truck idea going for the new year, I would love the support. Just gonna squirt some more water on there. That way, tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's my regular crafting video. That way, there we go. I've got these two grayed out. So that one definitely got washed out a bit. But yeah. Anyway, so there we go. That's just the quest, is making gray paper so I can make my little cards. And I'll have to see how these look the next couple days, if this technique works, or rethink something else. Alright, that's it for me. I'm trying to keep it short, 15 minutes. Have a great night. Have fun with what you do. Enjoy a cup of tea. Bye for now.